una kushe una ado una cabo. And as we dey na the diaspora, people they don't dey na we dey na ya. Don't live long na the diaspora, especially in the United States. They don't feel say they don't get all what it takes. But no one just left, and so they want to say then go na salon and go help because they see the kind way people they suffer na the country. We get people in there we get that humanitarian feeling where they sorry for the people in the salon. We say instead of they can't do it in America, let them go sorry for the people that within the country. Get people in there we God don't bless them because of the good attitude they get. Decide say you know waiting education na power. So then decide say let them go put on for education, and also they get God na the art, and they put on for them church business, build church for let people survive. Outside then they go praise God, let God help them. We get somebody we single-handedly within a family na woman a day na New Jersey we na Mrs. Virtue. They don't go, they one can go, they go build school there now na Freetown. And they don't build church here na Freetown. So now, they go build school them for support people them. Let them pick in and go school. And let them go learn where at least maybe 100% support na in the gi. We go bring a canto na today. We can't tell you na waiting I plan we get from now. And the area them we want go cover for make education go before na the country na salon. But to go make it introducing self to na. But you welcome to Cast TV.
Thank you, Mr. Masare.
Yeah. Mrs. Virtue, we will ask you, dear, talk about your inspiration. We know say you don't build church. Now na school business you want go for education because you begin the already na they all na graduate there. You na graduate, you late man na graduate, you na all the land. So you know the value of education. I make you want go put education na Freetown. Whose inspiration will make you want go build school na Freetown?
Thank you very much for this question. First, I want to say thank you to you and your team, Sierra Cast Network, for wanna give me this great privilege and opportunity for able for sit on here today. And I pray that God will continue for bless on our network and expand on her in Jesus' name. So, as we brother say, me na Mrs. Virtue Kadiatu Bangura. And I'm married to a very great man, very landed man, Martin Amara Bangura Sr., where I lost on January 16, 2021. But the inspiration where I get now behind this man where I'm married. We were married for 30 years, May 16. And we get two beautiful children, Martina Beatrice Bangura, when I the first speaking, and Martin Amara Bangura Jr., when I the second one. Both of them are graduates. They have their bachelors in different vocation. So, marrying to this Mr. Martin Amara Bangura, you cannot live in his house without being able to learn. A big in education, a love education. And throughout we 30 years together, we don't sponsor people in Sierra Leone where then they outshine themselves in education in different level and different areas. And not only now we own place the will come out, but also out of we own regions. So we see how education very important. It always tell we education is power. That's how we always see education. And as so we raise with two picking that up for say education na power. If you raise somebody, you get education, you don't raise a great leader. So knowledge is power. And because of that, we see how education is difficult now we own country, Sierra Leone. for make people and go to the higher level of education. We don't sponsor, give scholarship, private scholarships. So picking them, whether they don't learn, they don't get a degree them, some of them still doing at school, we still sponsor up till this day. We not stop, even after I lost my husband. So I just want to continue the legacy of education and learning and make sure if we can join hands together and able get more cool picking them as alone for me they're able to attain their education. And that is the motivation and that's the drive we make with they come into this interview today and for me we're able to expose the vision where we get as a family of Martin Amara Bangura Senior.
Okay, my people don't know just join this Saracast TV to program Salon for Better. Get Mrs. Vatu Bangura Apostle, we at least get something the way you want for go do na Sierra Leone right now. We now for go put school them together. Mrs. Vatu, how comes you come about the location where you for go do this school business where they go now? Waiting inspire you for go to that location the way if you say now they you for go put the school where they go put now so much.
Thank you. And we look at the history of Sierra Leone and we able to come up with the location na Kent's village, Bangura. When I go on YouTube and look at Bangura, Kent village, I find out that they get a history about the returnees, slaves, that started that immigrant from slave people who be don't free. And if they also show on YouTube that they get a port from where they were taking slaves out in that community. So I able to inquire about the educational level and the lifestyle of the people in that village around the peninsula. And they tell me there is no school in Kent village. And I was shocked to realize that there is no school in Kent village, a place where carry such a great history. Now we land in Sierra Leone. So even before the purpose, I begin to say we need to bring education in Kent village. So we started working on these projects. And me and the pa actually, we bought some property there just so that we can build the school na Kent. And when it don't pass by, we say we cannot take this dream out of that location. We need to continue the school na the village na Kent. Because if the Pikine, when I able contact some of the Edman at the Kent village about how the Pikine they get their education at Kent. They say majority of the Pekin they know they get education because the parents then they afraid for me then cross go to the next. They say we're gonna Banana Island or other place for go school. They go forget a long journey out and they scared for safety and security. So the Pekin know they go. I said that how this Pekin them then they able for leave. They say well most of the Pekin them they turn out for be even the breadwinner. They have to go sell the born coal. And sell coal for can help them parent them. And that's where the term come in education is power. If you educate a child, it will able to educate the next one after them. Then it can able to excel. By the time you turn around, education will go all over the community. But if you not educate a child, you just make that child just go na coal in the bun for bringing their daily bread, then definitely that family not able to go move forward at all. So that's why we came up for choose that location. We check out the history. They are really in need of education. And that is in Freetown, although it's an outskirts of Freetown.
Okay. My family owner they watch this on Saracast TV. And one thing one advice for now they watch the when an officer this woman want make so far post power na way they speak so because I don't think American I make it they speak small. You understand eh? If they down low like una they down low because una some of una get bad that where they talk now so where they talk they are far English hey they can't speak power we know on a lie no if they down if they go down to na where the mistakes una the book where don't call near for let go help una na the country because now post we get bad that where she don't learn so and then they go like this she don't enjoy itself because get some people in there where they don't like what's they go to that country day. But you see, in they can't $20 so they go support you now na Freetown. So there if he speaks self which you don't understand, call the pick when they go school, ask her, say, Fina Timmy, ask her, call pa, then they go explain to you. When I know jealous and yeah, and they come for Kaipun and a Kent, yeah. Mrs. Vatu, also like what you don't talk so, Mrs. Vatu, waiting inside the location where you get for go get and the place where you get for go do this thing. Who's kind of about teacher the way they look for go na there because school where you go while you school pull name or unale go pull all kind of figure for teacher then they who's kind of teacher the way they look for bring kind of school because want wouldn't say results come on Mrs. Vati in school way pull and then number one. So who's kind of about teacher the way they look for Kego na school?
Well, we dey look for the best out of the best. We not dey just look for teachers wey say, oh, me na teacher based on my experience. No, we not look for teacher based on experience. We dey look for teacher we really train and they come out with a degree or teacher certificates. Show say you qualified with a background and experience. So we're looking for the certification or degree, and we're also. I
don't cut you out because I know say you they pay to standard because now yeah where you you get agency where they pay people there to standard and you get for pay teacher there to standard. So they are talk let people there know say any teacher where they go na school you they pay them to taste and na sober teacher them. Mrs. Vati, go ahead, ma.
That's right. Like my brother say here, we not to go as amateur into any business. Say we go learn how to deal with people. We already get experience on how to encourage workers. So if teacher they get the best pay, you got to give the best service to the people. So we are looking for teachers that are educated based to the standard, and you get paid according to your standard. So we are looking for the best teachers, and we're going to give good salary to the teachers. We're going to make teacher not go begin house lesson to increase in salary, and the salaries will be on time. So all those things we put into perspective.
Yeah, Mrs. Vati, when do they expect for start this construction?
The construction really don't start. The foundation, they don't start the foundation right now. Like I said, the land don't be bought even when the pa be there alive. So the foundation, they don't start the foundation. And Syracuse really tell the team that I'm going to be sending, they left tomorrow. So we will send more pictures as the construction they go. Then go the post for remind when I say the building they go on, not to just boku talk. All right, so this is really going, and that's the plan. It already there. Foundation don't start, and it's going to finish. But with expectation for medical school open, with target point is September 2022. The school for starts.
The people who know they watch this na Syracuse TV with the program Salon for Better. Would they Mrs. Vatu, Apostle Vatu Bangura, where they go for go give out to in country. They don't come to America. God don't come bless them, but it not come and survive, let be greedy. Now they give out back to the country in Sierra Leone. So they go for go build school and support the less privileged. Mrs. Vatu, this project where they come up, it costs money. I mean, I don't believe say you get all that money. Who that they help you? You know get help? Now you want grain?
Well, right now, there's a man they beat in chest. Now because you know that they be them.
Okay.
So, me one Greek, I cannot do it by myself.
Okay.
They before, they do waiting God don't give me the upper hand for do. But we get also able people around where they watch, where they support the movement. And we also they pray that when I always they listen so today, if God put on our hearts for think about who we come out. When me and my husband came in America almost 30 years ago, we come with one philosophy. If we don't know who we go, we remember who will come out. So that make we able for think about doing all of these things. So do you have God put on your heart? We still look for your support. If God say you for help and be part of this, because not to like small school where they go care go day, not to self-enrichment. Now project for help with your country. and not to just any other school. Now school we get forget science lab, it get computer lab, it get commercial lab, which they do foods and nutrition. We get other projects there we go there back for carpentry or different kind of projects, commercial projects and skill projects. Then also we know now science, it costs a lot of money because the science lab go for entails of different things where the pikin go learn. So the one the way they offer for say then go be part of it, we they look for donors. And we go show evidence of who's your money they go. And your name go be out there also. Right now they don't set up a plaque from the donors where they give from $500 and above. Your name go there permanently engraved on that plaque. Then it go for be paste na the school. It go there up na the school, they go there na the wall. So I like na 20, 30, 40 years today, where most of you go don't go beyond this wall. If somebody visits that place, they go see your name right there. Say this person na be part of them one the way we make education happen na Kent village, na Sierra Leone.
Me people you know they watch. This is a cast TV with the program Salon for Better. Wait here, I want tell you now they watch. We get over 20,000 viewers in a cast. Dear, a big. This woman, when I'm Mrs. Vatu, it will give a number later. But wait here, they tell you now. A man went on late. Now be engineer in the United States of America, where it be the plan for go do something as Sierra Leone for give out to. And this woman, how they talk to now. Now a registered nurse, and they go back even to school where they go put on par, boy, they go put on par the healthcare sector. They are at the beg una this school where they go open, una support una help because this not to 419 now, this na real thing they go do. And I will make it gain number before they end up na so and so that una go call them, una see how best una can help because that area where they go do these things so. People then poor, then they suffer. People then they poor, then suffer. And I believe say this in school where they open, so I believe say that launch program a must Canada school day where then go they feed picking them.
Yeah.
Dear my mama, papa, una brother, sister, una then at the diaspora. Mrs. Vatu, you might be engineer, you picking the old land book, yourself na nurse, and the school where you go get, I know say Pikino Dege again that they run for care and go, you will make all them procedure they in place in school. I don't want to give people like your number first. Anybody who want help you for a project where they like call your number, let them help you. Give your number, then give you last word. Who that want help you, let it help you with this project because na real project you go to so. Because me and Sabi, even America where they, if you capable for open a project now for hire people and for work to you. Not to salon no go tire for do So I want to give you number people that we want help you for this project. Let them call you na your number. Una talk however they able, but not to money they want give you. Who don't want say this is value? Make them go take 10 bags cement to Bazi. Let them go take 10 iron rod to Balani. They are give you number to people and we want help you for this project where they go. I want to talk to people man.
Yes, may US number.
Before you give your last word, if you can explain to people and the type of students then we they take into the school and at what age then they graduate out of the school.
Okay, the school is structured for we they start from daycare center because I know say Okuluma people in the day we na single mom also and then therefore go on a single man. Most of the women at the village then are farmers or fishermen. So and if then maybe now that's little 6-year-old pikin and go sit down our house they take care of his smaller one, younger one. So we want every child not for be left, no child not for be left behind. So they all forget access for Kana school. So we they start from a daycare center, we go for day for bring the baby them. People and go there and where they will get that skill nursing care for take care of them baby then they while their mama then they go do their business them. So from daycare center, kindergarten, all the way to I think how they say is like when they see selective entrance, 6th grade and class 6. Now Sierra Leone, the highest. We say they sit the entrance for go to secondary college at that level. So they don't change the system now we and so we really therefore learn the way the Sierra Leone system, everything there now. Because what will be there with school time now from class 1 to class 7.
Class 7, yeah.
Yeah, so now I don't know where they stop. I think somebody was telling me. So that's the way, that level from kindergarten, when the baby then go there, daycare, all the way. And the daycare go for be like a very nice private, but cost effective, where that fisherman go able for afford, where that trader go able afford for camp picking go there. Then the school go for one, like you say, lunch go for be served, hot meal. So because most of these people, they come on a poor home and they can't at school, food no go there. So there's going to be a kitchen. We're going to serve hot lunch for the picking them. And we're going to have a nursing service inside there when a school nurse. So if any picking guy headache or whatever going on, they will get that first emergency care before they refer them for go to doctor and when they get other side. So it's a full day program for the ones that are for the work day.
So then same student, then they pretty much they graduate into
going
the
to
next class.
Second, yes. Then go for the day from that class to the next class, now the same place. All the way until then get to go for secondary school, then they move on to a secondary school level.
At any point, the government will get involved, like for pay teacher salary, or no, they cover everything?
No, not private.
It's 100%.
100% private will not go for depend per government for for pay teacher salary. And at the same time, we will go strictly according to government curriculum.
Very well.
So the people who they watch, when I see Madam Apostle Batthew Bangura, now you don't can talk so any project we get, now you don't can tell you about. Any other two you want last say man, low round up the program.
You don't know information.
Yeah, me number na 732 484 8131. The number again is 732 484 8131.
So me people will just say watch, una want assist Mrs. Batthew with this project we want go to Kent. I know say some of una they una not even in a Kent village, but una they na the diaspora. So the kind project where they go with so they are big. $1 self it make a big difference. Una help at least for let we push the educational system go before. And this woman who want they go take this thing na woman when a science woman na a nurse. And where we get science student in the country, even the previous government will be there, where people then they go for science subject in Afrobeat college, then they pay for the 100%. They are wanna help them for let who build the nation, their education and power.
Different way where people can donate.
And you see, we have some U.S. supporters. They already they put there. They remind Dr. Lattimore, now one of the pioneers. They are in New Jersey, USA, and we have Evangelist Fatima Bell from New York City, upstate New York. She's also one of the pioneers. I have Evangelist Cassandra Lee, and then in New Jersey, here, USA. She's also one of the pioneer. Sister Susan Jasabe, she's also one of the pioneer. You can see Dr. Lattimore, she's really pushing this project. All right. So then we have Sister Dora Kuyate. She's also one of the pioneers. And Sister Kaletu Sise, she's one of the pioneer also. Then Wilnis Kellum, also in the USA, she's one of the pioneer. Then we have Mr. Bokari Kamara from the UK, is one of the pioneer. And we have the new CSP, how they call it, the Inspector General of Police, Mrs. Rebecca Kamara, and Sierra Leone. All right, she's also one of the pioneers that they, when Africa, the way they move everything. So I'm telling you, and I'm standing by the faith that I have in the name of Christ Jesus. We know we country, if you are a Sierra Leone and you are in the diaspora, You know what's in the happen in our country. You know how President Mada Bio and the First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, how they try very hard for push education na Sierra Leone. But we are not just pushing it for the female child. We are going for both female and the male child. And one of my heartbeats is whenever I go to Sierra Leone and I see how we sons and then at the streets and just hanging out, it is not good. So we try for make different out of the school. There are going to be project sites also where we work on that. We can next interview now Moyamba because I want to go see the sites. We bought a project site for the guys, the male, the boys them. So anyone we feel say it then a treat, you get you picking the way they pray you how they say ranker trouble. We need to get those boys out of the streets. So we get a project who don't get about acres of land. I don't want to talk about it. I say you need buy cow for in rope. I like for see something, then I talk about it. But money is already gone there. We'd already get the land, the paperwork, but I want to go see, then I can talk.
So is this going to be part of this same school, like an extension or something?
It's an
different?
extension, but it's going to be a rehabilitation project for the young guys.
For the young guys. Okay.
And that's my target for them, but they need for come out of the streets. It pain me for see where I call them my brothers and sisters at risk. They're in the streets, then they know they do nothing. And when you talk to them, you can see the pain inside their hearts. They want to do, but way not they. So this project is a different one. I will pray that you guys give me the opportunity. When we come next, we tell you at that time I will get a good evidence about waiting at the project to go and tell you how far. But it's a project to get those young people out of the streets.
Very good.
Okay, thank you very much. The people who now they watch this on Saracast TV with the regular program Salon for Better. We get today Apostle Vatu Bangura. We don't can talk about a project we get they go implement right away within the next 72 hours. They go in the shores of Sierra Leone and go do what they do, and they go get at least they go look after some other things the way for come up with back way for can implement way at least people that within a teach them boys are not so woman they know more they focus on. People that within a teach way go way come back, it will can shoot out another program for puts them in place where it will make like we'll get shelter than for people that were out of the street.
Yeah.
So many people them tell una thank you we view today and una continue for share this way Apostle Vatu Bangura don't can show today and the love we get for the country and the project where they go implement in the country. We tell una thank you and una tata when he come back we will bring a come for una and it will can tell una waiting he don't go see waiting he do and the next thing the way he can implement. Una tata will talk to una back. Bye bye. This is Saracast TV and we civil we project engineer today with sound technician who get na Amjad Dalomiba, me na Abdullah Mansari and we just talk to Apostle Vatu Bangura. Una tata.